It's the weekend. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. Happy weekend. How do you do? How do you do? So it's a lot here for me because I've been able to keep up this for 6 days. And if you have been joining us, I want to celebrate you. I want to celebrate even myself. Yeah. My visitor here is celebrating herself. So we've been on a 7 day scrap to gold series where we've been sharing, how you could convert your fruit scraps to gold. Yeah. How you can convert your fruit scrap to gold. And today is the sixth day. Today is the sixth day, and yes, I want to applaud myself for staying this consistent. Yes. And I want to appreciate everybody who has tuned in, who has interacted with us during the live section, and everybody who has gone back to see or watch the live. And I am pretty sure that you are incorporating some of these things that I have shared into your daily routines. So today being the sixth day of our Scrap to Gold series, we are talking everything watermelon, rind, and seeds. Watermelon, rind, and seeds. Yeah, the rind is this white part to the green part and the seeds. So we're sharing 6 unconventional uses of this very part. It's no longer new. Most of us throw these things away. We just find the red sweet part and eat, and then throw away the rind and the seed. Initially I used to be like that when I'll be eating watermelons and I'll be selecting out the seed. But since I began my oil extraction journey, I began to see most of the uses and you know how nutrient packed these watermelon seeds are. So for those of you who still throw away your watermelon rind and watermelon seeds, this very section today is for you. And you want to hang on, you want to stay, you want to stay in and just see how you can start using it. So without further wasting your time, today is day 6 of our 7 days Scrap to Gold series, and I'm sharing with you 6 unconventional ways that you can use your watermelon rind, this white and the green parts, and the watermelon seeds. So thank you everybody who is joining in. Thank you everybody who is joining in. We are on our day 6 of 7 days Scrap to Gold series, man. So if you're joining in, just let me know how, or if you also throw away your watermelon seeds or you use them. I want you to share with us how you use them. Hello, Hemby. Thank you for joining in. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Let me know in the comment section where you're joining in so I can give you a shout out. And yes, sorry, we're on a 7 day series where we've been talking scraps to gold. Yes, I'm saying hi too to you. Thank you for joining in, Hemby, Tongan. Let me know where you're joining in from. Hi. Melsim FUC. Thank you for joining in. So, like I said, we're on a 7 days scrap to go challenge where I've been sharing with you unconventional ways that you can use your fruit scraps. Oh, you're joining in from India. Thank you for joining in. Okay, it is this is about 2:40. Yeah, 20 minutes to 3 where I'm at. What about you? What's the time at your end there? So in today's own series, which is the 6th day, I'm sharing with you unconventional ways that you can use your watermelon rind and the seeds. Yes, because a lot of us, even chew the fruit and throw away the seeds. And this was what I used to do. You're joining in from India. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. So let me know in the comment section if you have ever used watermelon seeds, if you've ever used, watermelon rinds, and how you've used them. So without further wasting time, the first way that you want to use watermelon seeds is to crush and make a watermelon seed oil with it. I used it. Let me know how you've used it. Let me know. I'm from Malaysia. Nice to have found you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mason. Thank you. Thank you. How is Malaysia? Your end of Malaysia today. So the first way that you'd want to use your watermelon seeds is to crush it and either cold press the oils from it, because the watermelon seeds have, they are a reservoir of oils. They are a reservoir of oils. And if you do not have a cold press or a cold press machine, you want to just dry out the seeds and then infuse. They are a very lightweight oil, suitable for the face, especially suitable for the face. Because of the lightweightedness, it helps to, seal in large pores and keeps your face very, very smooth. That's one way that you can use watermelon seeds. Now I'm showing you this because this is an infusion that I made with sweet melon seeds and watermelon seeds. Yes, you can see that the color is a bit yellow because I added some turmeric to it. I added some turmeric to it. So this is the first way that you'd want to use watermelon seeds. I learned from you. Are you sure? India? You say you're from India. Let me please share with me how you guys use watermelon seeds, because you people are like the pesetas for everything herbs. Yes, Indians. You people are the pesetas for. So don't just share with me any unconventional way that you people use, watermelon seeds and the rind in India. I'm very, very interested to at least pick one way that you use watermelon seeds and the rinds from India. So the second way that you'd want to use watermelon seeds and the rinds is to make pickles. Pickles is like, a snack. Jesus, oh, I've poured my watermelon away. Pickles is like a snack that you come back to and just munch on when, after having a long day. And how you can make pickles is to get these rinds, cut them into tiny shreds and put in a jar, add some salt and some sugar to it, and also add vinegar. Now if you allow this to sit overnight or for 24 hours, you would have gotten yourself a very crunchy, vegetable to chew on, to snack on. Yeah, you'd have gotten yourself a very, very, very crunchy vegetable to snack on. Now the third way that you'd want to use this is to chew this as a replacement for cucumber, and I'm going to chew it right now. This very part is not as sweet as the fruit itself, so you want to get this part out and chew as a replacement for cucumber, or you can get it out and add to your salad as a replacement for cucumber. Yes, it is crunchy. It is not as sweet as the red part, but it is not also wasteful. People would not even know that it is watermelon that you added in it, and it wouldn't get as soggy as cucumbers would when they stay for a whole day, right? So that's the second way. That's the third way that you want to use these very watermelon rinds in your home, right? You can use it as a replacement for cucumbers. So, so you can see how crunchy it feels, right? The fourth way that you'd want to use this is to cool tired faces. So in today's own life, I'm shuffling between, healthy eating and skincare. Now, in Nigeria around this time, the sun is hot, very, very hot. I can get this and cut in small sizes. Give me in small sizes and put in my fridge. Now, when I get back from exposing myself to a very sunny day, I can just come back and place it on my eyes, on my face, right? I could just place this on my face to cool out my tired skin. So when, if you want to do something like that, you want to place, your cut watermelon rind in the fridge and allow it to get chilled. When you come back, all you have to do, just like ice cubes, you place it on your tired face. And yes, it suits, tired faces. It also relieves you of the itchiness that comes with sunburn. It relieves you of the itchiness that comes with sunburn. Yes, you want to try it out. And that's, I think that's the fourth way, that fourth unconventional way that you want to use. Even without it being in the fridge, it's already cooling to your skin. So imagine keeping it in the fridge and coming back from, let's say, work, tired and very, very exhausted. You just place this on your eyes or on your face, and it instantly cools your tired skin. The fifth way that you'd want to use watermelon rinds and the seeds now especially, is to roast the seed, toast the seed and chew like you would chew your regular pumpkin seeds. If you look at these seeds properly, they want to look like flax seed, right? They want to look like flax seed. So one way that you can enjoy them, if you do not enjoy them fresh, is to toast them in a pan, toast them in your oven, and just enjoy, right? And just enjoy it like you would enjoy every other, seeds that you chew. Yes, like I said at the beginning of this very life, I used to eat the red parts and throw away the seed. I was that petty. I used to eat the red part and, select out the seed. But then, when I learned of the many benefits that, the watermelon seed has been packed with, I threw everything together. So this is an unconventional way that you can use the seed. If you do not want to eat it raw, you can roast it. Sorry. This girl. Una, she won't put me for trouble. Sorry, please. Everyday test. Sorry. So you can roast the seeds and eat as you would eat your regular flax seed, you would eat your regular pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, right? That brings us to this fifth way that you can use now. Yeah, I think I have even exhausted all of the ways, the six ways that I said I was going to talk about. Now the additional way that you can use this rind, I know I said we were shuffling between skincare and healthy eating, but this one now goes beyond that and it goes towards your plants. Is to add this as manure to your plants, to your soil. You can add this as manure to your soil. And the best way that I like to do this is to soak this in water for a whole day and then extract the water and pour into my pour to my soil, pour to the leaves, and then add this as a compost for my soil. Add this as a compost for my soil. We're actually on a 7 day, scrap to go challenge, and today is the sixth day. We've been talking unconventional ways that you can use what you regard as scrap and turn them to gold. And the first day we talked about papaya seeds. So if you have maybe missed out any of these days, or you want to check out what we've done so far, I'd want you to check out the live segments and just, get acquainted with all of what we've been saying. We On the first day we talked, God of mercy, this girl, don't cry for this life now. Sorry. Excuse me, please. Oh, no, sorry, my baby, sorry. Oh, sorry. Okay. sorry, 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 sorry. So I have my baby here, and sorry for the distraction. But then I was sharing that we've been on a 7 day streak, and the first day we talked about unconventional ways that you can reuse papaya seeds. The second day it was orange peels. The third day it was pineapple peels. Sorry, 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 sorry. The fourth day it was banana peels. The fifth day, which was yesterday, we talked about how you can unconventionally use avocado seeds and the skin in your home. And today being the sixth day, we're talking how you can use watermelon rinds and the seeds unconventionally. Yes, I am on this streak because most of us, when we consume the fleshy part of the fruit, we tend to want to throw away the other parts, which are actually, which actually house most of the benefits that we look for. So I'm just, creating an awareness and bringing our minds to these very things that we know, but maybe out of, wanting to be fast, out of wanting to just do what you want to do, we tend to throw them away. So today being the sixth day, we're actually sharing ways that you can use watermelon rind and the seeds. Yes, ways that you can use watermelon rinds and the seeds unconventionally instead of throwing them away. And I have shared ways that you can, six plus one unconventional way, that's 7 ways that you can use watermelon rinds and the seeds, right? And I'm going to go over it. So if you've missed any of those days, or you want to keep up with what we've done for the past 5 days, I'd want you to go over our live section and see for yourself, yes, how you can unconventionally use those fruit scraps that you've been throwing away. Yes, it goes beyond using them for just compost. You too can benefit from those things that you call scrap. And that's the reason why I'm sharing, these tips. So, like I said, the first way that you'd want to use watermelon seeds instead of throwing them away, if you're one who doesn't chew them, is to use them to make an infusion. You can either use it to make an infusion, or you extract the oils using a cold press machine. You extract the oils using a cold press machine. Yes. And I said that watermelon seed oils are very lightweight and suitable for your face. It does a lot of, it smooths out the face, it shrinks large pores, and it just keeps your face smooth and, shiny. Yes, that's one thing that watermelon seeds oil does for your face. The second use, excuse me, the second use is to use watermelon rinds as a coolant for your face. If you're one who maybe works for long under hot sun and does a lot of, strenuous work that keeps you tired, that keeps your face tired, you want to come back and get some watermelon rinds, put it in the fridge for some minutes, get them out and place on your face. Place them on maybe your eyelids, place them on places where, maybe you've been exposed to sunburn. The coolness from the watermelon rinds and the lycopene that is present in watermelon rinds help to soothe irritated skin. Yes, it helps to soothe irritable skin. So you want to do this and heal your skin naturally, right? The third way that you'd want to use watermelon rinds is to make pickles out of it. And I said pickles is a snack that you can come back to, a crunchy snack that you can come back to. And how do you want to do that? You can take out the green parts if you do not want to eat this. Just cut them into tiny pieces, put in your jar, add some salt and some sugar and vinegar, soak it in vinegar and keep for 24 hours. Whenever you come back to this is going to be flavorful, crunchy, and you just snack, you know, away on it. The next way that you'd want to use avocado rinds is to use this as a replacement for cucumbers in your salad. You can use this as a replacement for cucumbers in your salad. You get out the white part, all of it, cut it like you would cut your cucumbers and add to your salad. It is a whole lot, a fine alternative for when you do not have cucumbers handy. A fine alternative for when you do not have cucumbers handy. And yes, if you're wondering whether people eat this, they do. I've even come across a family that eats this too, this very green point. Yes. And I was amazed the first time I saw it, and I'm like, I mean, like, this is also watermelon now. Why you gonna go they waste them? You get. So another way too that you'd want to use this is to stir fry this. Stir fry, stir fry this very part. Stir fry this very rind. So if you're somebody who is, given to trying out new things, you want to cut this, stir fry, add your pepper, add your spices, anything that would make it crunchy and beautiful to taste for you, and just stir fry and enjoy something crunchy. Okay, I also shared that the seeds can be eaten like you would eat pumpkin seeds, like you would eat almond seeds, that like you would eat hazelnuts. And if you're not open to eating the seeds raw, you also want to stir fry it just a little, roast it and consume. You want to roast it and consume. And I said that these are unconventional ways that you can use pineapple, watermelon rind and the seed. And the additional way also that I added is you can turn this to a compost. You can turn this to a compost, and I shared the way that I like to use or make my compost. I first of all soak this in water that I would extract as my fertilizer for watering my plants for a day, and take out the water, and then add this to my compost bag, my compost bucket, right? So instead of you just throwing it away and you have plants that can enjoy from it, what you want to do is to, compost it, recycle it, and let your plants enjoy the benefits. So this brings us to almost the end of today's life. And yes, we are on a 7 day streak that will come to an end tomorrow. For now, I do not know what we will talk about, the fruit we'll talk about tomorrow, but I am hopeful. Did I say I'm hopeful? I am sure that there's going to be something to talk about. And tomorrow will mark the grand finale of our Scrap to Good 7 days Scrap to Good series. And I would want you to, if you're interested, yes, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I come online tomorrow to talk about this. If you have also missed, the day 1 to the day 5 talks on this Scrap to Gold series talks, you want to go over to our live section on our page and check out these very things. They are helpful. They are unconventional ways that you can convert these things you discard as scrap to gold. We've talked about how you can use papaya seeds. Papayas are in season currently, and I feel that this is the best time that you want to use, these things that are in season, these natural stuffs that are in season. We've talked about orange peels. We shared how you can use pineapple peels to induce sleep. If you're somebody who, you know finds it difficult to sleep, pineapple peels, banana peels, and avocado seeds, they are very fine sleep inducers. And if you're throwing away these things, you're throwing away your sleeping pills, your natural sleeping pills. You want to go over and really really check out unconventional ways that you can use these very things you term as scrap, and use them for your benefit. If you're somebody who is very very interested in keeping your skin healthy and sane, you want to use orange peels to exfoliate and enjoy your smooth skin. You want to use orange peels to exfoliate and enjoy your smooth skin. Come and join me. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It comes involuntarily. I just take out the seeds. But then what now happens is when I take them out, I go back to pick them to make oils with it. Yes, I go back to pick them to make oils with it. But these very seeds are very, very healthy. They are good to eat and improve our health. Yes, because they contain a lot of healthy fats that your body needs. So you can imagine this. So don't be like me. Don't be like me. But I gather my own to make oils with it, just like I have here. And I'm making this infusion. Yes, by the end of this month, the infusion will be a month, and I will sieve it out and use for my skin. So please do not throw away your watermelon seeds anymore. You can just chew them as you're chewing the the watermelon fruits. Yes, you can chew them as you're chewing the watermelon fruit. So this brings us to the end of today's life. Thank you to everybody who has joined in. Thank you to everybody who has made the section very, very interactive. I appreciate you. Yes, I appreciate you. Hemby. Hemby said he's from Ghana and from India. Thank you. Mysoon FC. Thank you also for joining this very live. Who else that interacted with me? Thank you guys for joining today's live. Yes, I deeply appreciate you, and I'm hoping that these very tips that I'm sharing, somebody is going to run with it and just enjoy nature, because we've been blessed with a lot of things and we just see ourselves throwing these things away. Meanwhile, we ought to use them. We ought to use them. We ought to use them. So if you have any questions in the comment, if you have any questions, you want to leave them in the comment section for unconventional ways that you can use watermelon seeds and the rinds. Yeah, unconventional ways that you can use watermelon seeds and the rinds. Kindly leave me your questions. Kindly leave me your contributions. Kindly leave me your suggestions in the comment section. Yes, and if you are interested in going over the first 5 days that we've done, kindly go to the live segment of this page and check out for unconventional ways scrap to gold series, or just go to the playlist scrap to gold series. You will see them there, and you will see every other related videos as to how you can use these very things that I've talked about. Now, I saw something about using watermelon seeds as a tea for bloating, and I do not have anybody who is bloated around this time. I would have given it a try, but I would crave your indulgence if you experience bloating. You want to give it a try and eventually let us know, whichever way that you would let us know, if this is something that happens truly with watermelon seeds. I do not doubt it, because I know that nature has given us all that we need in quantum. So if you're somebody who is almost always bloated, you want to gather those watermelon seeds, boil them, sieve them, and then drink up, they will do you a whole lot of good. So kindly let me know if that is something that you're going to try in any means possible. Yes, 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 yes. Today is the 6th day, and tomorrow you want to come back for the grand finale of our 7 days scrap to gold series. Yes, and on this very series, like I have been saying, we are sharing unconventional ways that you can use those things you term as scrap, and turn them to gold, turn them to something useful. And I have shared countlessly how you can use papaya seed, how you can use orange peels, how you can use pineapple peels, banana peels, avocado peels, seeds, And today I'm sharing with you how you can use watermelon rinds and the seed. Yes, and yes, tomorrow is going to be the grand finale, and I am just excited that I've been able to keep up this momentum. Yes, 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 yes. So for whenever you come across this video and you want to go over, just go to the playlist. We have segmented them there and made it easy for you to watch, right? So this is where I'm going to call it, a day, until I come your way again tomorrow. Have a beautiful weekend, and thank you to everybody. Shout out to everybody who has, interacted today. I say thank you.